Well, we're back here for another edition of Te Akau TV on the eve of Derby Day, Reece, and we're here in beautiful Melbourne on what looks to be a massive occasion for the Tangerine team tomorrow. How's the team? How are we going into the big day and the big cup week next week?
Look, the team's flying. We haven't had the rub of the green in New Zealand this season so far with stakes races, but the team's really flying here in Melbourne, and I've been around the stable, had a look at all the horses. Mark's very confident with them, and so has Ben. So absolutely thrilled to be here, and it's going to be a great day's racing on Saturday and Tuesday.
Fantastic. Well, we'll have a quick look at the winners of the week that's been, and we'll start there with an Ellerslie on Saturday and Quali Alfarasha.
She was great. She's come back in great order this preparation. She had a very busy 3-year-old season, hence why we've left her alone early in the 4-year-old part. So she's going to have a big summer ahead of her and some good Cups races to target for.
And 3 winners there at Riccarton, Mel Mason, Perfect Scenario and Can't Catch Me.
Mel Mason, look, he was outstanding. Whether the track was too wet, but he was still very tough through the line, so it was great to see. Perfect Scenario, really good. He's just a war horse, so he heads to the TAB mile now, and he'll be an each-way chance in that. He was very good in it a few years ago, and Can't Catch Me, great fresh up effort. She's just always going to get better with the more age she got, so she's going to be a lovely staying filly for our future as well.
Excellent. Well, I think this week we'll look at the Tauranga meeting there at New Zealand on Saturday. We'll kick off there at Flemington and we'll cross over after to Ashburton runners on Sunday. So Flemington, we've got one that's coming out there in the Vanity.
So Stage and Screen, she will run on Tuesday, Melbourne Cup Day. She's better drawn and better at the weights, so we'll just sit and wait for her, but she's certainly going to be riding it on Tuesday.
And Our Paramore, she lines up there in the Wakeful Stakes over 2,000 metres, heading towards the Oaks potentially there on Thursday.
Should have to run well, obviously, on Saturday. It's a good lead-up race, normally the Oaks when it comes out of the Wakefield. Great to have Blake Shin aboard again. We just added another piece of gear to her to enhance concentration, but look, she's been outstanding this time in and expect a massive performance.
And the Group 1 Coolmore Stud Stakes, a pretty important race for the Colts this race, and we've got a Snucker filly in there, another one for the Fortuna team and Bellatrix Star.
She's flying, obviously. This good weather, a bit of juice in the track would have probably brought her in it more, but look, it is a proper test. Traffic Warden, Growing Empire, they're all very good horses. Switzerland, Gadsby, so it's going to be a proper test for her, but she's drawn the outside, so she'll get a lovely drag into it, and she'll be given one crack at them, and Blake Shin on a massive positive.
And an interesting runner, a new addition to the stable in West Indies, joins the team probably within the last 10 days.
Yeah, purchased last Wednesday. Speaking to John Galvin at the Tiara Trials, he told me we're on a horse and we were able to purchase him. So whether it's too quick for him from coming from a different stable into our system, I'm not sure. But look, he looks the horse that's going to just go all day. The draw doesn't help, but it helps having the favourite on the outside of him and the outside barrier.
And in the last race on the card there, the Furphy Sprint, James McDonald mounts Sands Duke.
Yep, and really happy with her. Obviously, she just hasn't had the rub of the green with tracks and everything going her way, but it looks she'll get a suitable track here tomorrow. Jane Mack on, massive help. Won at the distance, loves the course, massive player. Best of the day, I think.
Excellent. Over to Tauranga there back at home. What are the weather and track conditions over in Tauranga?
Talking with Sam, he's very happy with the track conditions, so expect a nice surface there.
Excellent. Well, we're going to kick off there in race number 3. We've got My Lips Are Sealed with Vinnie Colgan on board.
I think Vinnie's going to really suit her. She was good first up. She's a horse that likes to be put straight into a rhythm, put to sleep, get behind a few horses, and she'll be given one crack at them and expect her to race well.
Excellent. And race 5 there, Inkabel with Joe Doyle on board.
Look, she'll probably need the run. 1,300 metres first up's probably not ideal, but she races well at Tauranga and expect her to show sharp improvement after first up run.
And 2 runners there in race number 6, Francie for Hanui Stud and Inspired by Art, the last up winner there at Te Rapa.
Francie, really good. She's obviously first up. She's going to need the run.
Race number 9 in the open handicap there, Wild Knight lines up there with Vinnie Colgan on board.
Really happy with him, actually. His work on Wednesday morning was massive. Woodamoo Pin gave him a massive rap. So you get track riders full of confidence in horses. We are too. So the 1,400 metres suits. Tauranga obviously hasn't raced that there before, but he's had a track gallop there and he's worked well there before, so expect him to be riding it from a good draw.
Excellent. And 2 runners line up there in race number 10, Our Millie B and Rule of Law.
Our Millie B first up, so expect her to need the run. Wait for her to get over more ground. Rule of Law was very good over 1,400 metres last start. The step up to a mile helps. Outside alley, not so much, but Michael McNabb back in the saddle and back in the Tangerine does help.
Excellent. And over to Ashburton there on Sunday, we've got the 4 runners there kicking off in race number 3, Knowledge is Power.
Yeah, really good. We'll just let him run along. He likes to run at a quick tempo, so we'll just let him go, and Vinny hopefully can get him over the line.
And 2 runners line up in race number 9, Almanette and Family Ties.
Almanette really good. She just had no luck whatsoever last start, so expect her to show sharp improvement. Family Ties down on the weights, but she'll probably need the run.
Excellent. Wrapping up the card there in race number 10, Bellamio, the deep field mare.
Look, he doesn't. His racing pattern doesn't help him, but we'll try and get him out of the barriers from a good draw, and hopefully Vinnie Colgan can work some magic and get him over the line at Ashburton.
Excellent. Well, that wraps up the runners for the weekend. Reece, can we get a best bet form from you?
In Australia, Sans Dude and Tauranga, Wild Night.
Excellent. Wild Night there in Sans Dude there over at Flemington on Saturday. Good luck to the team and good luck to all runners and connections there on Saturday.